Shameful now and somewhere away I'm drifting gloomily through time. I reached inside myself today, thinking there's got to be some way to keep my troubles distant now. Touch me. How can we believe my love? The sun always shines on TV. Hold me close to your heart and touch me. Give all your love to me. Close to your heart and touch me. Give all your love to me. To me. To this scene through the keyhole, strange lines I never sleep. Our nights come away, never have been. Time to go. Time to go now. Stop. You can't stop. You can't keep it. You can tell you're desperate just to wait and put your love on up. Cry, ooh, time to worry. Time to worry now. Cry, ooh, time to worry. Cry, ooh, time to worry now.
kanskje min er dritthøy i forhold.
road life can be both hard and boring life in a way, and it's crucial to fight that. We went out more, we went to clubs, or we just jumped on stage and used somebody else's equipment.
Terry said to us before we went on, he said, just promise me one thing, don't do your set. And we went on and we did our set. It's like the kiss of death because you don't have your own gear. Everybody got drunk. I didn't know where I was.
We played probably crap, but that doesn't matter. It was great fun.
Your coat is hanging loose on your slender frame. There's many roads to leave by. If you come back again, I don't believe it. I believe it. Take a look around, see. Stop it, stop it. One moonless night, we'll make it right. Vanish in the dark of night. Back on the things I love. Run, 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 don't take it slow. Back on the things today and run He says useless crying that never got you far. You claim there's none as love, only as you are. I don't believe it. I believe it. Take a look around and see. It's breaking. One moonless night, we'll make it right. Vanish in the dark of night. Back on the things I know. Run, run, don't take it slow. Back on the things today and run away. One moonless night, we'll vanish in the dark of night. Back on the things I know. Run, run, don't take it slow. Back on the things today and run away. Run, run, back on the things I know. Run, don't take it slow. Back on the things today and run away. Run away. Obrigado! song's called Touching. She's looking on now, color up her hair. She walks into the room to please and find it. My touchy, touches you. Very touchy, well you know what to do. My touchy, touch, yeah. Very touchy, well you know what to do. Together in a room by myself, I sneeze and look around, but there's no one else. What can I do? What can I say? Well, I'm waiting for this moment to explain itself. Now we can touch it, you, really touch it, but you know what to do. Touch it, touch, yeah. Touch it, yeah. Best I do it. I've gone too far. I touch you, time we've gone too far. Come on, don't look like touch you, in a laundry way. Now she reads me what the paper said. The way she loves is what I do. I'm waiting for this moment to explain itself through. Touchy, touchy, really touchy, and you know what to do. Touchy. Touch, yeah. Touch it, yeah. Best I do it. Time gone too far. You look like touchy, time gone too far. Come on, don't look like touchy, touchy. Alright, here we go. Let's see if the guy down.
En de bronx is strawberries on the booster bag.
Was that somebody screaming? It wasn't me for sure. I lift my head up from an easy pillows, put my feet on the floor, drop my wrist on a bad thought. I head for the door. Outside on the pavement, the dark makes no noise. I can feel sweat on my lips leaking to my mouth. I'm heading out for the steep hills, leaving me now. Try. And see, as a life sovereign the main gate. We believe through the lies and pain. Let love goes free. Bones and ocean, I run the streets through. I dream pictures of houses burning, never knowing nothing else to do. Death comes the morning, and I was new. Was it too much to ask for, to put away? But forgive anything that breaks these scoundrel days. And I'm close to calling out their names as pride hits my face. Yeah, I see as a life sovereign the main king. We believe through the lights and pain.
guess for it to be a lifestyle that you enjoy, you have to be able to let the audience give you something as well as you giving the audience something. In order to deserve it, you're supposed to really enjoy it.
It's the way below us, and I feel for us like a rolling thunder, rolling out. Don't ever leave us away. I know it's getting harder, but through the night, crumble, yeah, when the rain comes in, running through your skin, soaking you outside in. It's falling, but I don't know until story's over. I'll
I remember driving in the rain at night, almost hitting that bus. I remember Terry freaking out. I remember the truck stopped in the middle of nowhere with a old guy with the green cap that said "Aha." I remember the bootleg tapes. It's the only time I've ever bought an Aha album. It was like I couldn't recognize my own name. It was good. I still got that tape. It doesn't sound too great. I seem to remember some drink called caipirinhas. I had one or two. the crew came for sound check, and all the electricity was down. This is like this old football stadium, right? And they traced the cables, and they come to this one huge, moldy old like cupboard, like electricity cupboard, and they open up, and it's this weird, really strong, horrible smell, and they open it up, and there are these two huge rats, fat, huge water rats, and like a male and a female, and they were having rat intercourse. And the female had touched the minus plug with her front feet, and the he rat was standing on the plus, like the plus and the minus. So they were like shorted out, and they were like burned to a crisp in rat intercourse position. It's the greatest. I swear to God, it's true.
Brazilian girl came up to me and said, "Oh, Morten, I love alimony." Alimony. 8 o'clock precise.
Band from Norway, presently living in...
Locations again. This time we've come downstairs from our NBC bureau to a pub next door. It is the Clock Pub, where we are joined indoors by 3 Norwegians who are making an impact on the rock scene, not only here in Europe, but also back in America. They are members of the group AHA, and their first video is a hit. And we are joined by Morten, Mags, and Paul, and I'm not going to try to pronounce the last names. When I said AHA, you said AHA. Which is it?
No, you said AHA.
We said AHA. Want to explain the title?
Well, it's, you know, it's like we just found an international word and we seem to like it, you know.
What, kind of the exclamation, aha?
Yeah, right.
There you go.
How were you guys discovered?
How?
Yeah.
We sort of, we left Norway and went to England to sort of discover ourselves, to try to find somebody to discover us.
To be in the position where we most easily...
You can be discovered,
Yeah. You two actually came here, what, in 1982,
Yeah.
and it didn't quite work out right?
We don't want to talk about that.
I think it worked out because they came back with loads of ideas, you know, and new directions.
And drafted you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still drafted, yeah.
What did he give you that you didn't have before?
Vocals.
Really?
Mouth.
That's
Big
amazing.
mouth.
Big man, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about this video, because it is attracting an awful lot of attention. How much input did you have with the making of the video and the animation that was used?
You're talking about Take On Me now?
Yeah.
Well, we were presented with the idea, and because we all draw, we immediately, you know, we really went for it. We thought it was a great idea, and we knew we were in good hands. I mean, we didn't have any input as far as the story and the techniques is concerned.
Has it taken off even beyond where you thought that video might?
No.
I thought we had quite a good picture of how it would turn out, you know, and it certainly didn't. It certainly pleased us.
Didn't let us down.
No, it hasn't done that. Let's take a look right here at a bit of it. The video, Take On Me. We're all concerned that the video has attracted so much attention that maybe your music is being overshadowed.
It's a nice problem anyway, because it's brought us up there, you know, and it sparked off the whole thing. There's no way a band can that week can break anyway so fast in the world without the video. It's the way you do it today, you know.
Let me raise another problem that I read in some of the information about you. The possibility that maybe you're too good looking for your own good.
Yeah.
Well, you should. Well, it's the wonders of plastic surgery that done it all.
No, seriously. I mean, what's behind that?
Behind it?
Yeah, is it a concern?
Well, it is, because you can easily end up and start in a file where you don't feel you belong, where you don't want to be. And
Well, I mean, we just
think,
focus on the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Warner Brothers, our record company, has done a very good job there, because they didn't, you know, blow us up in big posters, full color posters and stuff. They've been very careful with that.
Yeah.
Just released the video where we actually, you don't actually see us that much, you know. Until it was a hit. Yeah,
The video obviously doesn't rely on the band too much, you know.
Yeah.
It's a different story.
Things are obviously going good. You're number one on the charts, and you got a camera crew out here that's following you around.
Is this live?
Huh? Of course this is.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, America.
We'll leave it there. Gentlemen, thank you all. Best wishes. We mean that.
Thank you.
Paul, Mags, Morten, good seeing you. We'll come back in just a moment. More from New York and London right after this.
Host for the